MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Charlie Morton will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Runner goes for second. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
Into the box, Justin Turner. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set and the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
In now, number 35. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. A 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. The man on third with 2 down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Yasiel Puig would be next. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss for the third strike as he went after what would have been ball 4. Instead, the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning. You put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
Wood sets. Here it is on 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Reddick on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting seventh.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Chris Taylor would be next. The pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 LA. So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Yulieski Gurriel.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Standing in, Evan Gattis. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wood has his target. First pitch on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it wasn't by much. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand. So the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry.
Batting 8.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Taylor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Corey Seager.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, number 35, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. And this one's in the dirt. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brian McCann will be the one to watch. He'll lead things off when we get back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 2-1. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner barehands it. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Into the box, George Springer, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Two and one.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away, and all indications to me they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with anything for him to hit on the inside half.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Seager is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So striding in, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Lays off 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base, and I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. This is foul right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're down 2-1. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
66. Yasiel Puig.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman Logan.
Ready for
Forsythe.
another chance. Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now batting, Austin Barnes. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Two runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jock.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jock Peterson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a move over to first, runner back safely. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire. And now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at bat. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Riding in once again, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Hernandez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter.
Into the box now, Evan Gattis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Comes set with the 0-1. Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is looped foul. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder, number 9. Marwin.
Striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. One and 1. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Settling in now, Kike Hernandez.
For the Dodgers,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kike Hernandez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
1-2, here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. From the stretch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's Corey Seager. Line to the right side. Reddick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. Number 35 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in once again, number 35. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Here's the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. But I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in the wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Here's the 0-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Looped over toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brian McCann.
And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Left field and deep. Hernandez racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to onto that fastball in that situation.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
As a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Now the double steal is on here. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The second baseman, number 27.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Brad Peacock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And the pitch. Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here though.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Here's the pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Taylor moving to his left. Two gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Oh.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Wood into the windup. 2-2 on its way home. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this is fouled at the plate. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And he misses. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Stepping in now, number 35. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. And now is Yasiel Puig. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ready with another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Number 46 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 46.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Evan Gattis.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
The 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Marwin Gonzalez is on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 16, Ryan.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Runners off for second. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's George Springer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
What an exciting game. What a stroke right there. That home run gives him the lead late in the game. If that holds up, those are one of those things we'll be talking about in years to come.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Brandon Morrow takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Brandon Morrow.
Jose Altuve will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. That's inside. 2-0.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch in tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And this is fouled straight back. Working to keep them in the game here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight, and Houston's taken a 4-2 lead.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Andre Ethier will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Andre Ethier.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and/or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Soft liner towards first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. Couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam. That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And this is going to be a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles, and then he gets 2 outs. He's got a chance to get out of this inning without giving up anything.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Brandon McCarthy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Brandon McCarthy.
Yasmani Grandal is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Yasmani Grandal.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Again a 1-2. This is flared out towards second. One away.
Now batting, right fielder. Shot.
Standing in, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting, but
digging in and looking for more, Evan Gattis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt does talk about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the ninth inning plays out.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Correa is there, one away.
Now batting, number 35.
Now in the box, number 35. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the belt, the pitch. That's by him for strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball. And with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
4-2 the final score tonight. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.